So it's that time of year again, and everybody's sitting there waiting, wondering what will Rolex come out with next for 2022. And here we are, everybody's sitting there waiting, wondering what's gonna happen. Yes, we already got the news that Patek made some moves within the Nautilus lineups. AP just launched a bunch of new Royal Oaks, which were actually pretty nice if you ask me, but then again, how can you mess up already such a proven design, Agenta design, that is proven to be excellent in the market? I mean, just change a couple dial variations, play with the whole complications, voila, badass watches. AP lineup was stunning. But I guess the one that everybody really wants to know is, what is Rolex gonna do next this year for 2022? We already saw a little lineup that could possibly be rumored. I don't know, maybe it's just what somebody really wants to see. We saw a lineup of some watches that, in my opinion, are still speculations because the way that Rolex operates, if this leaked out so early in advance, I mean, damn, somebody dropped the ball. So I want to go over first those models that have been going all around social media, which are speculative leaks. One is going to be the 41mm Hulk. I mean, if they did come out with that, I guess, is it necessary? No, but then again, that's what I've been saying already for quite some time, you know. I don't think all these releases every year are necessarily necessary. Next is gonna be a black ceramic GMT with the Jubilee bracelet. I mean, guys, if they come up with this, I'm gonna throw up. No, I like the watch, don't get me wrong. I think it would be pretty cool. It's just the idea of let's just slap Jubilee on everything across the board. It's just a little bit repulsive at this point. I mean, can you guys just reserve a little bit? Reserve a little bit of the market for somebody else or for the future perhaps? I mean, at this point, what you need to give us is a GMT in yellow gold with Jubilee. That's what we need. Heck, we'll even take it in rose, but I think yellow would be the ideal play. To add to that, next they had a picture of a blue dial rose gold Submariner. Just like this, just rose with a blue dial. In theory, it'd be great. I've talked about that, I think maybe 3 years ago. I said, you know, why can't we get a rose gold Submariner with a blue dial? That would be actually a very nice combination. I would like that watch, and if they blessed us with that, it would make me happy. Although that would be pretty nice and I would be happy, again, it's starting to make me feel a little bit antsy about all these releases. Like, why? Why more? Why do we need more? Why can't we just leave things exactly the way they are, at least for right now? The next rumored concept that really actually got my attention out of all of them was a new stainless steel Daytona with a steel bezel. What it would have would be an updated steel bezel that's got the triangle markers instead of the traditional older dots from the 116520. I mean, I kind of like it, you know? I don't mind that the ceramic bezel was actually not so long of a run, because back in the day with the previous vintage Daytonas, the black insert one didn't go out for that long. So it would be pretty cool that they just had it for a short run, back to the look of the steel on steel, which I, for one, actually do enjoy. I feel lately that I enjoy the 116520 so much. It'd be nice to have a brand new version of it. And who knows what the heck would happen to the market of the ceramic bezel, being that right now they're almost at 50K. I mean, did anybody get that memo? It's insane. One of my favorite of these rumored speculative leaks is the Date 840 rose gold with the blue dial. I think that right there would be one of the nicest combinations ever. I'm serious. That watch would totally kill it in the market. The only problem is, one, you wouldn't be able to get it, and two, they'd be way too expensive. But let's face it, how do you go wrong with that combination? I mean, whoever drew that up on Photoshop did it really nice. I mean, it even looks exactly, you know, they posted it up looking like it's from the website of Rolex. I like that. I think if we did get that one, I'll take that one over all of them. Give us nothing, but give us that one. So now to cover what I predict, and guys, these are predictions, you know. If I could tell the future, I wouldn't be here. Trust me, I'd be in Wall Street doing something else. I'd be the guy buying that $6 million Tiffany just to blow everybody's mind in the watch market and screw with everybody's head. If I could predict the future, I wouldn't be here. But what do I think it should be? Well, I think I already kind of lost hope for the Coca-Cola bezel in the GMT. I think that's something that we're just not gonna get. If we did right now, it'd almost be too many variations ever since they introduced the Batman. I think it'd just be a little bit too colorful. I don't know, almost going into like one of these cheaper brands that have all the colors you want for their sport model that's iconic. So I think I already lost hope on that. One of the things that I would like to see, and this isn't a prediction, this is just something I would like to see. I wouldn't mind a yellow gold Hulk, you know. Forget about the 41mm steel Hulk, who needs that? Let the Hulk be what it's supposed to be. I don't understand how these anniversary models are reintroduced. What's the point of that? But I could go for a yellow gold green Hulk, or you know what else? Maybe a platinum Submariner. Sure, it'd be bulky and would weigh like hell, but hey, can't be worse than an AP brick, I tell you that much. That's something that I would see. But most important, what I think would happen this year, or maybe what I would want to happen, is maybe they shouldn't come out with anything. I think ideally that would be the best play, is just leave things exactly the way they are. Sure, I would like that yellow gold Hulk. And of course, that blue Dow Day-Date would be banging right here on my wrist. But I think what they should do is just leave it as is. Why do we have to sit there and every single year have to come up with these new models and these new models? It's like, would people not buy from the brand if they didn't come out with new models this year? Of course they would. I feel like we haven't even gotten over the releases from last year. What's the need for more? I wouldn't mind if they discontinued a couple models. That way maybe to make room for the new ones next year. Yes, the John Mayer Daytona gets discontinued. Prices are gonna go crazy. Some of you guys at home that are sitting there just wanting to hate are gonna say that perhaps that's what I want because I want the market to go up, and as a flipper, look guys, I made the same amount of money when I used to be able to sell you a watch fully stickered with a blank card under retail. I sell stuff at market price. It comes off the boat, I put it on the scale, I sell it at market price. There's no difference. But it wouldn't be bad if maybe we just got rid of a couple models before we came in with some new ones. One of the things that I like about Patek is that's how they do it. They discontinue first, then they re-release. Where Rolex kind of does it simultaneously. So previous years I'd be able to come up with a bunch of different combinations that I hoped or wished or thought would be amazing to release, but this year, I don't even know what to say anymore. Just when you think you got it all figured out, they give a curveball. And I think the ultimate curveball this year would be to not release anything. Maybe it's time to hit us with a rose Submariner with meteorite dial, being that, meteorite for the win with everything. At this point, there's 100,000 combinations that we can come up with, from Oyster Flex Submariners to Jubilee Daytonas to Platinum Sky Dweller. I mean, it's just a play on materials and parts that they already have and colors of dials. The reality is, what are they gonna come out with? Who freaking knows anymore? It's already gotten to that point that we don't even know what's gonna come out anymore. So the only thing that I can hope for is, like I said earlier, is nothing. I think that would be the best. Just leave it right where it is. So feel free to comment below what you think about these rumored leaks and what do you think they're gonna come out this year in 2022. And if you like this video, like and share it. Also, subscribe to my new YouTube channel. One thing that I will tell you is that they drop that Tiffany color dial on anything, I'm gonna completely snap. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at watch.eric.